Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm continuing with another video about DC Dark Legion. The topic this time is the most detailed Supergirl build guide. And at the end of the video, I'll also be picking the lucky winner from the Ra's al Ghul video. So make sure to watch until the end. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more awesome content. There might also be more rewards coming in August. As for today, all the lucky draw rewards have already been given out. On July 29th, I'll review the engagement stats and send rewards to the 2 people who interacted the most across all of my July videos, to make things fair for everyone who consistently supports the channel. So if you want a chance to win, make sure to leave comments on every video I uploaded this month. Just remember, keep your comments relevant to each video. No spamming. Okay? All right. Let's jump into the main content. All right, let me give a quick overview of Supergirl for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos. She's a warrior, not a guardian, which means, just like Superman, she can be taken down relatively easily. Even though her skills provide boosts to both physical defense and spiritual defense men, I'm pretty sure she still won't survive for long without the right build. So she definitely needs proper investment. Supergirl deals AoE damage similar to Constantine, but I'd guess her damage output isn't as high as Constantine's, since she doesn't apply any extra effects like he does. Her advantage is that she deals physical damage, which means she has a solid chance to land critical hits, great for wide-range attacks. Her drawback is that she needs time to charge up her Krypton energy to level 3. If you're really looking to build a Superman family team, then Supergirl should definitely be prioritized. At least 1 purple star, or even 1 gold star or red star if you get the chance. The reason is simple. In PvP, you really need someone who can deal massive AoE damage like her. When it comes to Supergirl's legacy, the top priority is, of course, her exclusive legacy, House of El Symbol. The base stats of this legacy focus on increasing attack and HP, which makes perfect sense. She's a high damage melee fighter, so she needs extra HP to survive longer. What makes this legacy really strong are its 2 special skills. One boosts her overall attack and increases her AoE damage when using her ultimate. The other also boosts attack and grants her a shield every time she casts her ultimate, helping her stay alive longer. This is extremely valuable for her. So if you plan to use Supergirl, definitely invest in this legacy. Now, if you don't have enough resources to buy her exclusive legacy, or you're saving up for someone else, a great alternative is Amazonium Alloy Shield, a highly favored legacy for tanks. It works well with Supergirl because survivability is key for her. If you focus only on attack and don't live long enough to reach Krypton energy level 3, then she gets knocked out before she can shine, and that's a wasted build. So overall, I only recommend these 2 legacies for Supergirl. The rest just aren't good enough to justify using on her. When it comes to transmuting Supergirl's gear, the first thing you need to do is make sure you have equipment with the Superman family logo. This is crucial because it gives you an extra 20% boost to all base stats, a huge bonus you don't want to miss. Now let's talk about the stat priorities when transmuting. The main stats you should aim for are attack, defense, men, crit rate, and physical pen. Defense and men are important because Supergirl needs to survive longer in battle. Attack, physical pen, and crit rate are essential since she's your main damage dealer. You can balance these stats based on your needs, but in terms of priority, I recommend this order. Physical pen, percent attack, men, defense, crit rate, flat attack. Next is the set bonus, which is tricky to achieve but definitely worth trying. Once you unlock Gear Transmute level 5, each piece of gear has a chance to roll one of 3 set bonuses. If all 4 pieces share the same bonus, you unlock a powerful bonus effect for that set. For Supergirl, all 3 set bonuses are actually useful. 2 focus on survivability and 1 increases damage and healing. But in my opinion, the 3rd bonus, Rejuvenating Strike, is the best choice for her. As a primary damage dealer, being able to heal herself before casting her ultimate, based on 450% of her attack, is incredibly valuable. Plus, this set bonus also increases her attack even further, making it a perfect fit. If you're unlucky or don't have the resources to complete a full 4-piece Rejuvenating Strike set, a great alternative is to run 2 halves Rejuvenating Strike plus 2 halves Shield of Intimidation. This combo boosts both damage and survivability, giving her shields and healing each time she uses her ultimate. Combine that with her legacy, and Supergirl becomes extremely hard to take down. Now let's talk about Force. Personally, I think all of Supergirl's 4 stats are important. None of them should be skipped unless you don't seriously plan to use her. But if you're short on ACAD shards, here's how I recommend prioritizing her Force upgrades. First, level all 4 stats to +1, just like I did. This gives you a solid base across the board. Next, focus on upgrading the following in order: 1. Attack, 2. Crit rate, 3. Physical pen. After those, move on to Multiversal Force, and finally HP. Just a heads up, Multiversal Force will consume a large number of your ACAD shards, but it's totally worth it as it provides a significant power boost in the long run. Now let's move on to the best teammates to pair with Supergirl. Of course, she works best with members of the Superman family. That's a given. But realistically, not everyone can afford to max out all 3 Superman family members, especially since 3 of them are locked behind limited bleed banners, which can cost a lot if you want them all fully starred and powered up. So, let's start with support heroes. The best support by far is Crypto. He provides healing, shields, reduces enemy attack, and most importantly, boosts Krypton energy levels, all of which are incredibly valuable for Supergirl. If you don't have Crypto, other healers can still work as decent alternatives. Next is Batgirl. She's great because she boosts crit rate, which synergizes
Batgirl,
perfectly with
over and out.
Supergirl. Once Supergirl reaches Krypton energy level 2, her own crit rate gets a 50% boost. If you add Batgirl's crit rate buff on top of that, Supergirl's crits become much more consistent and deadly. Now let's talk about Vixen, Flash, and Superboy. Among the 3, Superboy offers the best synergy, but he's not easy to get, so Vixen is the next best choice. As for Flash, if you're using him in a Superman family team, it's best to assign him to support Crypto instead of Supergirl. Unless you're playing Metal Brawl PvP, where you can't select targets manually. In any other game mode where you can pick targets, prioritize Flash supporting Crypto. You can also consider mixing in a hero from League of Assassins, like Ra's al Ghul. Why? Because Supergirl's ultimate can potentially finish off enemies that the assassins leave with low HP, preventing them from healing and turning the tide of the fight. Lastly, you can pair her with Constantine. Just imagine having 2 powerful AoE damage dealers on the same team, both capable of hitting the entire enemy squad. If both Supergirl and Constantine manage to use their ultimates, they can literally wipe out the entire enemy team. So overall, while Superman family is her ideal match, there are plenty of other powerful team comps that make Supergirl shine just as bright. There are definitely more team combinations that work well with Supergirl, like Killer Croc, Cyborg, and many others. But since this video is getting a bit long, I'll stop here. I'm sure many of you already know these heroes and how they can fit into different team comps. Now it's time to pick the lucky winner from the Ra's al Ghul video. Let's see who's going to get a reward from the game developers. Although this video doesn't have a specific giveaway, don't forget to keep commenting. I'll be counting all the comments from every video I've uploaded in July to select the top 2 most engaged viewers for special rewards. On July 29th, I'll release a video where I carefully go through each video to tally everything up. All right, let's get to it. Let's find out who the lucky winner is. Congratulations to DJ F Prince for winning today's reward. If you haven't sent me your UID yet, please do so as soon as possible so I can get your prize delivered. That's it for today. See you all in the next videos. I'll leave some important video links in the comments section to help you find them more easily. So don't forget to check them out and keep watching my other videos too.